As you might know, I'm a One Piece fan, and in this video I'm going to rank the Straw Hats. Yay! This is gonna be so easy! Not. The Straw Hats, in my opinion, are all great. Sure, some of them are not as great as others, and some of them have been downgraded after the time skip, but they always have their moments, and they're always so fun. So this is gonna be hard, but let's get into it. So, let's start with the one I ranked the lowest, and two people that I watched that ranked the Straw Hats both put him as their least favorite out of the others. And I wanted to be unique about this and give him a chance to be a bit higher, but the more I think about it, I couldn't put him anywhere else. So, here is the lowest ranked Straw Hat, Brook. I like this character. I think he's pretty funny. His backstory is pretty depressing. He has one of the best laughs. And his songs are great. But most of the time, he feels one-dimensional. He's mostly just a goofy skeleton. And yes, there are times when he's serious and has some awesome moments. I mean, heck, he was one of the reasons that Whole Cake Island was such a great arc. What I'm trying to say is, as much as I like Brook, I think the other Straw Hats are more interesting than him. Moving on. Second lowest ranked Straw Hat is Tony Chopper. Chopper is so cute. I mean, just look at him. He's so very cute. I really like his backstory. After eating the human fruit, he not only gets rejected by the reindeer, but also the humans because they saw him as a monster. He just wanted a friend, which later on he did. That's our what's his name? Who later on died, which encouraged Chopper to be a doctor that can cure all diseases. He gets taught by Dr. Kuriha. Did I pronounce that right? I don't know. How to be a doctor, and later on joins the Straw Hats. The reason why he's second lowest is because after the time skip, he hasn't really been doing anything. Granted, he does have a cool moment in Wano, but other than that, he really hasn't done anything except just being there, acting cute. There might be things I forgot because I forgot about a lot of things. I forgot Nightmare Luffy was a thing. I forgot there was different types of hockey. I forgot who Joy Boy was at one point. So maybe there was a cool moment that I don't remember. Anyway, moving on. Next is Nami. Nami is a great character. That moment where she cries to Bellemere was the first time I ever cried at a sad moment in the anime, which made me so confused. I was like, why am I crying at this? It's an anime. Anime makes things so really dramatic. I really like her backstory, and she's one of the reasons that Arlong arc was great. I enjoy her interactions with Straw Hats, her loyalty to Luffy, and when she has cowardly moments, there are times where she can snap out of it, especially if you hit a child. Honestly, the reason she's lower is because I think the other Straw Hats that are higher in the ranking, I like more. I don't really hate this character as much as some people do. There's nothing about her that is annoying that I can think of. Again, the other Straw Hats that are higher on the list, I like more. Now, we're at the 7th of the ranking, and who's on that place is Robin. Nami stands are gonna kill me, are they? I was very mixed on if I liked Robin more or Nami more. To be honest, I feel like after in this lobby, Robin hasn't been doing anything really until Wano, and I feel like Nami really isn't in the same boat as her. But I still like Robin, she's still a fun character, so I couldn't tell who I liked better. But the more I started watching the anime and reading the manga weekly, I started to realize I kind of feel more hyped up seeing Robin than Nami, which then made me think to myself, I guess I like Robin more. I mean, from Alabasta to Innislappy, she's definitely a great character. Her being mysterious and that I want to live moment, it's such a great moment. And her backstory made me cry. Also, maybe the reason why she's higher is that I'm kind of a And the award for 6th place goes to Cutting Flam, aka Franky. Franky's such a fun character. Him just being a wacky cyborg with all these awesome inventions, and also just him being a big softie that he cries whenever people talk about their tragic backstories or have a wholesome moment. He's like the fun uncle of the group. I also like his voice, it's pretty unique. That's all I gotta say about him. I just think he's cool because of all those traits. Alright, we're now at 5th place, and that place goes to Sanji. What I love about Sanji is his passion about cooking. Him not wanting people to starve no matter who that person is, and not wanting to hit a woman out of respect for Zeth that has beaten him in the head for not doing that. But all that is forgotten sometimes, because his running gag is that he's obsessed with women. It was funny at first because it was so unexpected that he would be that type of person, but as time goes on, it really takes away what's so good about him. I'll admit, him liking all women is something interesting about him, but I wish it was a bit toned down and he wasn't an extreme pervert. I still put him in 5th place because I still think he's a cool character. Whole Cake Island made me love this character even more than I did because of knowing more about him and remembering some of his traits that I have forgotten about. Some people seem to hate this character, but for me, personally, I think he's awesome. Now, of course, he's not as awesome as the one in 4th place, and that is Jimbeira.
未来の海賊王のクルーになろうちゅう男が4かごときに臆しておられるか
I'm so glad that he's finally a Straw Hat. To be honest, I didn't think he was a good fit to be one because of how serious he is when everyone else has some sort of running gag to them. But seeing him interact with the other Straw Hats, he fits right in. His interactions with them are incredibly wholesome. I love his perspective towards people like Luffy and Ace, and I find his philosophies interesting. I also just like how much of a badass he is in combat. We're now at the top 3. We're getting close, guys! Yay! The Straw Hat in 3rd place goes to God Usopp.
俺の名はキャプテンウソップ。どんな手を使って？どんな手も何も。俺は元からネガティブだ！
Usopp, in my opinion, is the most relatable character in the series. If I was a pirate in the One Piece world, I would be the cowardly wimp. I wouldn't lie though, that's something about him that I don't relate to. I find Usopp to be funny. Sure, his cowardly moments and him lying all the time can be annoying, but sometimes I find them funny, especially when he acts heroic in front of his enemies. I also love how good the voice actor is at doing impressions while using Usopp's voice.
ロビンのマネナミ深海魚に食い殺されていないかしら
Another reason why I love Usopp is that I find his heroic moments more impactful than anybody in the coward trio. Probably because even though Nami and Chopper are still cowards, they're not as cowardly as Usopp. My favorite moment will always be when he was about to reach his deathbed. He still stood up and talk directly at Mr. Four and Miss Merry Christmas on how angry he was at them for making fun of Luffy's dream, and that he believes he will be king of the pirates. Number 2, Rono no Zoro.
救う手立てがねえ。船長一人守れねえでてめえの野心もねえだろ。ルフィは海賊王になる男だ。
I remember when I was reading Whole Cake Island, I was like, man, I miss Zoro and Usopp, and also Robin. And I was thinking to myself, who is my second favorite? Is it Zoro or Usopp? And then I got to Zoro's entrance in Wano. And I was like, yep, he's my second favorite. Sorry, Usopp. I love Zoro not just because he's cool, but also his loyalty towards Luffy. The fact he almost killed himself just so Kuma could spare Luffy's life is just a chef's kiss. Zoro's such an awesome character, and I gotta say, I really miss his laugh. Darn you, Mihawk, you took Zoro's happiness away. And now, my number 1 favorite Okay, let's cut to the chase. We all know who it is, because he's the only one left. Monkey D. Luffy.
俺はモンキー D ルフィ。お前らを超えて海賊王になる男だ。
When I first got into anime, I wasn't a big fan of the protagonists of all the anime that I watched at the time. I thought that was actually a thing. That was a thing that happened in every anime. Anime protagonists just suck. They were either not interesting or they were so annoying that I hated them. Goku was the only one I liked, and I only watched bits and pieces of DBC. Then I saw this scene. First of all, I didn't expect Luffy to be this guy. I thought he was going to be either a serious character or psychopath like the Joker. Luffy is the reason why I kept watching this series. He's such a great character not only because he's a goofball, but how much he cares about his friends and he will give up his dream just to help them. Luffy, in my opinion, is a great example of how to write a kind-hearted character interesting and likable. He sometimes has some moments where he's not a nice guy. He can be very direct towards people without hesitation. He doesn't want to be a hero because he believes heroes give people meat, and he wants all the meat to himself. He also killed some Marines in Impel Down, so he's not really a good guy. But that's one of the reasons why I love him. I like when he has those kind-hearted moments, but I also like that he's not always that person. Luffy still to this day is my favorite anime protagonist, and I love seeing him grow from having a stupid devil fruit power to becoming an emperor of the sea. Thanks for watching. This was fun to make. I'm a big fan of One Piece, so it's fun to geek about. My next project for this channel is the My Mario Sunshine review, so get ready for that. Also, I now have a gig on Fiverr, so if you're interested in me editing your videos, check that out. Alright guys, see you on the next one.